Hello everyone, Thomas and Friends fan 43, and I am back after 3 years. And since I'm late to this and October is getting close to the end, I am finally making a Thomas video because about 3 weeks ago, October 9th, was the 40th anniversary of Thomas and Friends, the TV show that aired in 1984 in the United Kingdom with the episode Thomas and Gordon.
Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big station on the island of Sodor.
And since I couldn't leave a video on the 40th anniversary, I am finally going to do a special video for it. A while back I did a video on my history of the show, but I decided to delete the video and make a new one. So, with that out of the way, this is going to be my personal video about Thomas and Friends. I was born on March 18th, 1995, which at the time season 4 was out. Now, I didn't actually start the show when I was very little. It was actually my older brother. He started watching Thomas and Friends and then he passed it on to me. The day I was born, my brother went to a store and bought a Thomas VHS, which was Rusty to the Rescue, which was a new VHS and had 6 new episodes of season 4. My brother did own almost every Thomas VHS he had. He even got Ertl diecast toys, which some of the best Thomas merchandise. By the time I was 2 years old, I was obsessed with the show. I used to play the Ertl toys and I didn't own all of them. In fact, one memory I remember is playing the Ertl toys while in the bathtub. For some reason my brother never got into wooden railway toys. I mean, they look good and they sold a lot. Then by 1999, a brand new season of Thomas and Friends was coming in the US. Season 5. Cranky Bugs was the first VHS that came out and I was excited. But it gets better. In 2000 at age 5, I owned a Stuart Little VHS and in one of the previews came Thomas and the Magic Railroad. When Thomas popped up, I flipped out and I was getting really excited for Thomas the Tank Engine movie. Then I bought it on VHS afterwards. Another memory is during Halloween, I dressed up as Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, that face meant I was not too pleased dressing up. Then new seasons were starting to roll out with season 6 in 2002, and then later season 7 had trouble in US due to Hit Entertainment owning it. I didn't own any of the season 6 VHS during 2002 and 2003, but then New Friends for Thomas came out and it was the first Thomas DVD I owned. Then season 8 was coming out and I was almost losing interest during the Hit era. I remember getting back into it with calling All Engines, and then in 2006 I discovered YouTube. And man, this site will allow you to find any videos, and the first Thomas episode I watched on YouTube was Trucks. The version I listened was Michelangelo's, not George Carlin. By 2007 I completed all the episodes in the first 7 seasons. Season 11 was the new season I watched the episodes on YouTube and not PBS. As I got obsessed with YouTube, I wanted to create a Thomas and Friends account. I'm not talking about the one I have. No, a while back I wanted to create an account with the username Proteus60, hence the engine's name. During 2008, The Great Discovery was coming out, and seeing the trailer I was getting excited. Then season 12 came out when the show went into CGI, a hybrid of CGI and models. Then in 2009 when Hero of the Rails was out, Thomas went into full CGI. This is when I was about to start losing interest in the show. And yeah, the Sharon Miller era was bad according to the fandom. Mattel bought the rights to the show and the show breathed new life with Andrew Brenner from seasons 17 to 21. The show made it a lot better. Then went back to bad during the Big World Big Adventures era. And then by October 2021, Thomas got a new change with the All Engines Go Reboot. Yeah, not my thing. But keep in mind, I will always keep loving Thomas and Friends in my life. It was a huge impact. I wanted to know about the characters and the storytelling that Wilbur Audrey did. I wanted to know about the history of Sodor and the bases on the characters. I want to know about filming of the show. These are the kinds of things I wanted to learn about it. I'm glad I started to be part of the fandom and even on YouTube. And while in the future, I would love to make more videos about seasons, episodes, books, characters, and so forth. I even like subscribers back in the day, and I even like subs that make great content with varying skills like modelers, 3D modelers, composers, voice actors, writers, editors, you name it. They make great stuff. And also, I want to see more never before seen Thomas stuff that never happened. Like early this year, this Down the Mine pilot picture was an interesting find. Like it's totally different than the final version. Even the OG Thomas prop found. It's crazy. But yeah, that video from the Unlucky Tug was a great one. And when I saw that image on his original channel from 2008, I went, that's the one. I remember that one he did. So much great memories. And even Thomas memories during the YouTube days of 2008. I'm getting old. But yeah, Thomas and Friends was one of the shows that was part of my childhood, and I will never forget it. Happy 40th anniversary to Thomas and Friends, the TV show for me and many others out there. And I will see you guys very soon for Thomas videos.